So welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Lucia Aversa. I am so excited to be here with you all tonight to share about these amazing products. Now, I've been activated myself for 4 years, so we'll talk a little bit about what activation actually is in a moment. But with me as well, I have my beautiful friend and business partner, Karen Letch. And between us tonight, we will take you through this information session. And we hope that you have, keep an open mind, open heart. There's no scripts here. What you see is, we're very honest. We wear our hearts on our sleeves. So if there's questions, look, and if we do get time, pop them in the chat. We encourage you, get back to the person. If you have any questions about anything that you hear or see tonight, get back to the person that invited you on this call and ask the question, because there is never any silly questions. I always think you better have an answer than wonder, leave yourself wondering what if. So yeah, so pens and paper out. It won't be too scientific tonight or too boring. But we are excited to be here with you tonight. So Life Vantage. Drop a 1 in the comment if you heard about this company before, and drop a 2 if it's the first time that you've heard about them, and well, maybe not the first time you've heard about them, but whether you're excited to learn a little bit more about them, right? So we are the activation company. So we will talk through what activation is over supplementation, right? So I'm going to go through these slides, and it won't be death by PowerPoint. Let me just so I can see everyone. So what activation is, so supplementing your body. So all of you at one stage in your life, if you're low on vitamin D, you would go to the shop and you will buy a vitamin D supplement because your body is lacking that. So you're supplementing. What we're doing here is that we are taking products to actually that signal genes in our body that will actually get them to make what we need, right? So in this case tonight, we will talk you through a product that will activate the pathways in your body that will help your body make antioxidants. So you're not supplementing. Imagine that. Imagine being able to take a product. And, when I say imagine, Karen and I and some of the ladies on this call, we've been doing this for a long time now. So we're not imagining, we are telling you that you are able to do that. You are able to take a product that is able to get your body to produce antioxidants, right? And you're able to take another product that will help your body produce collagen. So it's not foreign to the body. It is what your body is designed to make. And this is, from a business perspective, where the point of differentiation is between us and any other company out there. But not only that, what better way than putting something in your body or getting your body to make something that it's designed to make, that it's natural to you? Drop a 3 in the comments if you think that's pretty cool, because I think that's personally mind-blowing that we have the science that you're able to do that, to get your body to do that, right? So, what happened? Why didn't that go? Let's have a look. Alrighty, so we do have quite a few products, but tonight we are cognizant of time. We will only take you through a couple, probably a couple of our favorites. They're all our favorites, but probably the top 2, I would say, top 2 of what we really love. So we'll talk you through that, but I encourage you, get back to the person that invited you here tonight. We are consultants, which means we will consult with you about what your health goals and your health needs are. And we will most likely have something that can help you along your health journey. So, even if you don't hear it spoken about here, gosh, I need to learn to speak. If you don't hear it here tonight, don't be shy, ask the questions, because we've got lots of studies that back this product, these products, but also, people will be able to point you in the right direction on what will be suitable for you and your needs and your budget as well. So let's talk about Nerve2 activation. So Nerve2, this is the product that I was referring to. It's a little yellow pill, right? And people always say to me, are you serious? Can that product actually do what you're saying it's able to do? So just to give you an example, antioxidants, you will go to do what this product does. You would have to eat, from memory, I think it's like 400 cups of oranges, 500 cups of broccoli, and another 500 cups of blueberries in one day to be able to do what this product does in relation to actually antioxidants. So you just take one little tablet and it's able to produce all the antioxidants in your body, right? How powerful is that? So it's reducing oxidative stress at a cellular level. You know, I'm not going to get into it too much tonight, but oxidative stress is all the nasty stuff that naturally occurs to the body as you age that you don't want to happen. So by taking this product, not only are you producing those antioxidants, enzymes, but you are reducing that oxidative stress level, right? Because there's an imbalance between antioxidants and the oxidative stress. So I hope that explains it well for you all. And this activation product is more powerful than antioxidants, right? And this is what I was saying to you guys before, like, you know, one little tablet can do so much for your health, which is pretty exciting. Now let's talk about collagen and the NRF2. So Karen, how long have you been on the collagen for? Now you're, you know, how old are you, if you don't mind sharing?
12, no. Almost 53, and it's well over a year, and the NRF2, 4 years.
4 years. And what do you love about this collagen?
Well, I have autoimmune, so I have a lot of issues going on inside of my body. One, obviously, I love my skin. It's looking great. Personally, I've never had anything put into my face, and I get told that I look quite young for my age, which is great. But some of the other benefits through with my autoimmune have been losing my hair plus menopause. And since I've started this, I've noticed that my hair loss has stopped. My nails, even though I do bite them, they do grow really long when I want them to. Joint pain and my gut health is a lot better. So there's lots of benefits together. These two are the bomb, and they're amplified.
Yeah, exactly. And look, we don't sit here to, and we don't claim to cure, treat, mitigate diseases. These are our personal stories as well that we're sharing with you of what we've experienced with the products. But the difference between this activated liquid collagen, and I say activated because once again, it activates the gene inside of your body that's responsible for producing collagen. Now, a lot of people will say to me, Lucia, why does your product get these amazing results? I've been taking this powdered collagen for the past 4 years, and my results aren't even close to that, right? Couple of things. Powdered collagen, there's about 10 to 30% absorption rate. This is about 90%, right? Because it's liquid, you know, and instead of, you know, every other collagen on the market is trying to shove collagen into your cells, while we are absorbing that collagen. Like the way that we've formulated this is so it's it absorbs in your body, you know, a lot better. So that's why we are able to get those results. But not only that, we, you know, the gene responsible for breaking down the collagen, we slow that down as well. Hence why people are getting those results. And it's like having that little bottle, it's like having 3 products in one little bottle. So you're activating, so getting your body to produce collagen, you're then supplementing what it's missing, so the replenishing, and then you're maintaining by slowing down that gene. So it's really, really powerful. And like Karen said, the studies between the NRF2 and the collagen together and how they work is absolutely incredible. And this is one of the things that I encourage you to reach out to the person that invited you here tonight and ask these questions. Because once you understand the value and the difference between these products and any other products on the market, you'll understand why we are so excited about it. And, you know, we're living proof of that as well. Beautiful. I'm just reading through the slide. So we've gone through that. And yes, significant reduces cellular stress, right? Because all of our products work at a cellular level, which is really exciting. And if you hate ice baths, take this. This is something that I always say to people, like, we all know the benefits of taking an ice bath. I've personally never taken one. You wouldn't catch me in an ice bath, even though I understand the benefits, but give me the NRF2 and the collagen together and happy days, right? Drop a 4 in the comments if you agree.
And Luch, not to mention the 10 collagen peptides, like
most. Yes, please.
Yeah, so there's most other collagens have 1 to 3 maybe collagen peptides, where this has a massive 10. So it's a whole lot more than just skin, hair, and nails.
Yeah, definitely a lot more. So yeah, you've nailed that on the head, and thank you for jumping in and sharing that. Now, this is just one before and after photo. And if you haven't seen any others before this one, you definitely need to get back to the person that invited you here tonight and ask to see some before and after photos, right? We have got so many of them, and I love the fact we'll talk about the opportunity that comes along with this business, but I love the fact that we have a library that you can share. Oh, try again, it won't let me. Technology, it's not liking me tonight. I was going to show you guys something, but we won't do that because it's not playing. But we have a library of photos of before and afters of people that we know that can share, that have shared their results, and you can see them firsthand. And if I don't know them, Karen would, or someone else on this call who is a consultant will know them. So very exciting. The other product that we are quite excited about, and I think for me, this product excites me because I am so busy. So if you are a busy person, a busy mum, or a busy man who works full time, and you're just trying to get more out of your day, but your brain sometimes isn't keeping up, this is a perfect way. This is a perfect way to, a perfect supplement for you to take that will wake your brain up, right? So it activates mental clarity and focus, powers your brain and body, and supports positive mood. I'll tell you a story. So my kids were sick a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, they woke up, everything happened. I didn't get to bed till like 5 a.m. Then I had to get up for school run. We were up by 7:30. By 10:30 in the morning, I was just like, oh God, I need something. I had an Axio, a dragon fruit flavored Axio. And within 40 minutes, I felt a difference. I felt like, whoa, I'm ready to take on the day. So that's what it does. And I encourage you, once again, all our products come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. I would encourage you, even if you want to try it and test it for yourself, you've got nothing to lose and so much to gain. And by the end of it, you can share your own experience. You can share your own experience. So it's risk-free. I guess that's what I'm getting at. Activation Nation. This is where the presentation shifts a little bit, and we're going to tell you about the amazing company that is behind these amazing products. And like I said before, we've only taken you through a couple of products, a couple of our favorites. There's so many more where that came from. But Karen, I'm going to hand over to you to talk a little bit more about the company. Just let me know when you want me to switch to the next slide.
Yeah, let's go over to the next slide.
I love that.
Okay, so our company, I guess, well, it's had many studies done. It's accredited by our peers. We are a public traded company, which is really important. It shows the transparency of the company and our products. And we have I guess it's a visionary leadership with our company. They know what's happening in the world. They see what's happening. They know what people need for health and wealth, because there's two parts to this company, which I'm going to go into a little bit about the business side. It's a great company. I'm really pleased that I've partnered myself with it, and I'll explain as we go into the business, which Luch will slide on.
Oh, did that work?
No, we've got it. We've got it.
See, you don't have to be clever to do this, like technology. You don't have to.
So evolving and earn while you learn. I'm no rocket scientist, ladies, absolutely not. Left school at 14 years old, and I love the products, so I share the products. I share them with my friends who shared it with their friends, with their family. So that's one way that I have built my business. There you can build a team. So in other words, people may have invited on you to be open to having a look at the business, which I suggest you do. I said no for a year, and I was not going to do this business. However, this business has changed my life as a single mum, my family's life, and I donate to lots of charities. So I'm able to help with a lot of them. So there's lots and different ways to learn. Luch, move on.
Oh.
And if you want more information, you can scan this code here. It will give you a little bit more information about the company, or you can contact the person that invited you today. But I guess what I'd like to talk is a little bit about my business story. Is that okay, Luch?
Yes, please go for it.
I'm not someone who can go by scripts. Like I said, I like to tell people from my heart why I truly believe this business is great. So having left school at 14, and I've worked a variety of jobs, and I've been a single mum my whole life raising 2 kids, and I've worked hard, really hard, and there was never any money spare. So when I got offered this, I was absolute no, and I had a traditional business. So the traditional business was a lot of work. I thought when I started this traditional business, I was going to be rich. And it cost me a lot of money to set this business up. But what I was doing was trading my time for money. It was just constant time for money. And then COVID came, and I owned a gym back then. So obviously I got shut down very quickly. So this business has helped grow. And it's done things that I never ever thought I would ever have for myself or my family. I've been able to pay, cash for my daughter's car, which I never thought I'd be able to get for her. We've been able to travel, but I'm really passionate about women and the homeless community. So I'm still able to donate a lot of my time and financial aid if I want to help those. So, and I currently do work in the homeless industry, and the growing rate of homelessness is women my age, which is scary. I need a backup plan, but everybody needs a backup plan because anything can change, and it does change. We've seen that with COVID. God forbid it ever changes again, but things can change. So it's great to have a backup plan.
I love that. And Karen, let's debunk some common questions that people have. And I love your story, and I love that you share from the heart, right? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, people will often say only people, it's one of those things, people at the top will only make money doing this. Are you able to share where you're at in the system, and what your tips would be for someone who's looking at this as an opportunity? As you said, we need plan B. What would your tips be, and how would you answer that?
So I'm not at the top, and I make a very good wage, because that's one of the things with this company. It actually pays you for the work you do. So if I decide to work, I get paid, but then we keep getting paid. Obviously, these are products that people continuously use, so we continue to get paid. Um, what was the other question, Leach? So you don't have to be a rocket scientist.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the other beautiful thing about this is, and I've had this week talking to customers, right? Because you mentioned before, you can build a team, you can, help customers, and you have a huge customer base as well as a team. But you can simply be a customer if you want to be a customer, and we encourage you to do that. But for yourself, this is how you've built a lot of your business. You've got a huge customer base.
Yeah, because I seen what the products did for me. I knew that they had helped me with and like Luke said, we can't claim that it cures, fixes, but it did help me. And I understand the science behind it and why it did now. So why would I not want to share that with people? Why would I not want to tell people about something that helped me? To me, it was no different than if you go to a local coffee shop, you'll say to someone, oh, I had a great coffee. But the thing when I had my solo business, I guess my traditional business, is it was just me. I had no support. I learned off me. I paid the bills. I paid the wages. I did everything. With this business, there's a community of people who will support you, who want to see you succeed, will help you grow. I mean, just doing this is growth for me, because I don't like this kind of thing online. But yeah, I would tell everybody, be open to looking at it, because you never know if you open that door, there might be something you really need.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. The other question that I get a lot of, and the industry has changed so much over the years. So when I'm talking to, to people who are looking at the business, or customers, and explaining, updating with how the industry has changed. And I'll talk about some other things in a moment on how we've positioned ourselves, which is security, right? If you're gonna build this, if you're on here looking at a business opportunity, like Karen and I are, and some of the other women on here, and you're looking at a business opportunity, you want to make sure that the company's not going to go anywhere tomorrow, right? That they are solid. And that's something that I love. And there was a big thing for me. My background is in human resources and in business. I've managed multi-million-dollar contracts. So that was a huge thing for me, is if I, invest in this business and I build it, can anyone ever take it away from me, right? Obviously, we don't have a crystal ball. However, the visionary leaders, that the team that you spoke about earlier when you did the first slide, they've positioned our company to be very secure. If you kept up to date with the industry and, you know, and what's happening, you would know that there's a couple of businesses that have shut down because they haven't positioned themselves or kept up with the time. So we've allowed for our consultants, if they simply want to build with customers and help people get on the products, then you can do that and you will be rewarded, you know, accordingly. If you want to build a team or do both, you'll be rewarded accordingly as well. But the ball is in your court on how you can build this, right? And like Karen said, it works if you work. Obviously, you know, no business is built overnight. So, and we're not making any income claims. You know, you've got to put in the effort, you've got to put in the time to learn the skills, like anything in life, right? And like anything in life that's worth doing, it won't be straightforward. The road will be like this, because if it wasn't, then everybody would do it, right? So that's one thing I wanted to share. And the other thing is, people often think that I have to stock like in my home, that I have to keep stuff here, right? Like products and so on. Can you talk us through that a little bit, how this business model actually works and how with the times we actually are?
Yeah, well, we definitely don't hold stock. So with this business, you'll get your own website, your referral link, and you pretty much send out your referral link wherever people are. We're available in many, many different countries, and they simply purchase off your referral link, and the warehouses ship it out. So no holding stock, no shipping. There's no overheads except your time, and obviously how much money you want to make depends on how much time you want to put into it. So not only do we get paid that way, but there's lots of rewards that come with this. You know, I've worked for companies as well. I was a prison officer many years ago, and I'd work hard and never get rewarded. But our company rewards people on the work they personally do. We get amazing trips, and I've been lucky 4 years. I've had every rewards trip, which has been amazing for a girl who never really went anywhere. I've now traveled to many places, lots of planes. I've just enjoyed Punta Cana, the USA and Mexico. I went for 6 weeks with my daughter, which was something we never thought. Lucia and I have just come off a cruise. I've been to Croatia. Lucia, you've been on lots as well. I mean, where else, what company gives you might get a $50 Christmas bonus, let's face it, but you don't get a whole fully expenses paid trip.
Yeah, exactly. And talk us through that. Talk us through this, right? Because you work full time. I'm a full-time mum. My husband works away as well. And a lot of people will think, I love this whole idea. I love this. I love what I'm hearing. However, my reservation is that they don't think that they've got the time, right? So how do you manage with working full-time and then have a successful online health and wellness business? How do you do it?
Well, if you don't have the time, this is when you actually need this business, because you're just trading time and money. I find pockets of my own time at the moment, obviously. So rather than sitting in the scroll hole watching TikTok or those kind of things, I'll apply myself up early. When I get up in the morning, I might spend half an hour, because I like to get up before the family gets up. I like my quiet time before everyone's up, and I'll do a bit of work. And then in the evening, my kids have moved, but before, once the kids were settled, I'd do some in the evening. But it can really change, because I'm excited to say in April next year, I will be leaving my job, finally, no more full-time work, and I'll be doing this full-time, traveling the world. So it can be done in just small pockets of time, and gradually, like any business, you build it up and build it up to where it can become your full-time business.
I love that, Karen. And how long, like you've set yourself goals, you've stayed on track. And as we've said, it's never straight, like any business, you're going to have your ups and downs, life is going to happen. But you've stayed the course. How long have you been at this for? Because we did mention success doesn't happen overnight. For some, I'm sure it does, but for the average person like you and I, it takes time and work. So how long have you been doing this for?
I think it's 4.5 years now. 4.5, we might be close to 5. So it has taken time. It's taken time to build up. But with this business, there's times like my father passed away and I wasn't working and not getting paid at my day job. But while he was sick in hospital and sleeping, I could earn money. And it took so much pressure off in a time when you're already so deeply grieving and sad. I could still feed my kids and family. So it's taken 4 years. It has taken work, but I had my traditional business for 10 years.
Yes.
It got to uh, it got to a really good stage, but I was working 80 hours a week, 80 hours a week. And then you know what? The government just closed me down. Obviously COVID came, but I was closed down and it took ages to build that back up. And then yeah, I moved on to something different.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember you slogging it and everything. So, but yeah, so it's taken you nearly 5 years to reach a stage where the end goal in April 2025, you can leave your full-time job and you can start living. You've created choice
Yep.
for yourself. And it's a lot of, what people are missing these days is choice. And this is what this business allows you to have along this amazing products. So, I'll leave you to do this, Karen, before I close up tonight.
Thanks, Luch. I'm just seeing this, ladies. So, well, the compensation plan works for all different types of consultants. Like we said, you can do it for customers, you can do it for build your business with customers or consultants or a mixture of both. Most of us do both, but you can. I've actually built a very, very strong business on customers. Our products don't supplement, they activate. We're public traded, full transparency, and Activation Nation is thriving. Plus, we're a hell of a lot of fun, and often we have a really good time. I've met women and men all around the world online, and then when you meet them in person, it's like it's family and friends. So there's so much more to it than this. Just this. There's also a community of amazing people.
Amazing. I love that, Karen. So I'm going to stop the share for now. Oh, where are we? We're here. There we go. So just want to leave everyone with something. Drop me a 4 in the comments if you've enjoyed tonight's session. Once again, I encourage you, if there's anything that you've heard on here tonight, and Karen and I try to be as open and transparent with what our story, what the business has done for us, what the products have done for us, to really give you some insight on what this could actually mean, what it's done for us, but what it could mean for you, because everybody's journey is different, right? So I encourage you, get back to the person who invited you here tonight. And if there's, if there's areas of your life, whether it's health, whether it's finances, whether it's that you need more time, I really encourage you to think about what's going to create that change in your life, right? Because if nothing changes, then nothing changes. And I know for me, that's what I wanted. I wanted to, when I became a mum, I wanted to be home with my kids, and I needed a vehicle. I needed my health back, but I also needed a vehicle which will enable me to do that. And LifeVantage has been that vehicle. So, you can be the change. You are the change. You can be the change. Get back to the person that invited you tonight. And I hope that I see you within our community at some stage so I can cheer you on. Thank you very much.
We'll be cheering. Thank you.